Back everybody to the World of Wraith YouTube channel. I got with you guys a quick market watch. Before we jump into things, let me know how this mic sounds. I got a different mic and hopefully you guys like it. Let me know if it sounds good in the comments down below. Be sure to hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you are subscribed, thank you. Shout out all the subscribers. Appreciate all of you. And let's talk about some not financial advice. Over the weekend, we had Super Slam release, we had a Calling and a Battle Harden. I believe the Battle Harden was Living Legend, won by Viserai, and it made me curious about how much the Viserai Japanese alternate art was. About 75. I easily think this could be like a $200 card in like maybe 3, 4 years. Right now, this is a pretty solid price. Of course, 75 is nothing cheap, but I'm just thinking in the grand scheme of things, Living Legend, it looks like LSS is trying to push the format, trying to be a format that they want more players playing it. And I think it will be a bigger part of the game in the future. So I'm thinking a lot of these marvels and alternate art for these heroes are definitely gonna start gaining some value. Cindra just won the calling. It's very interesting to see her alternate pool party. Shout out to League of Legends, her pool party skin. It's pretty much more than her Marvel. About 184. Yeah. Four listings. And it's crazy because people are buying these. So, pretty interesting. The Marvel itself, it's a little close to 180, slowly going to 190. So, yeah, the pool party skin is pretty much neck at neck. So super interesting to see. Cindra did just win the event, and I think some of the cards might have been affected by it just a little bit. $16 for Auto Loyalty. Dragon Scaler Flight Path, about 57. I think it's been hovering around this price range. Ignite EA, about 47, 48. The regular Ignite, about $4. It's looking like Cindra, as always, she has a pretty good place in the meta, especially with Gravy Bones being around. I don't necessarily think she's the best deck. She did just win the calling, but I don't think she's just the best deck. She's the deck to beat. But you should definitely have her in mind when you're building your deck, building your sideboard strategies. Definitely think about Cindra because she's a real contender this meta. Super Slam box is about 340. It's not boxes, cases. 340. I think this is good. I think LSS finally printed the right amount. I think Haunted and High Seas were underprinted. The game's blowing up. I see tons of new players. So I think this is great that the set was overly printed, but it's causing a lot of the singles to be super cheap. One more Syndra card, Claw of Inserkai, $7. This is pretty cheap. Cold Foil, $40. I'm still missing mine. I don't know if I'll ever get this. Okay, Super Slam singles, the Fabled, $209 basically, going slowly to 220. Looks like they are being sold. Great Fabled. Don't think you need it, but Great Fabled. Let's actually check the cold foil. 9 cold foil listings. Pretty much $400. Yeah, looks like they've been selling for that price range too. Gauntlet to Tyrannical Rex. This is pretty much the chase legendary of the set. Every other legendary is just not as good as this one, including the reprints. $70 for the rainbow foil, slowly going to 73. Let's check out the cold foil, 120. Maybe they'll drop a little bit. OG KO is looking to be one of the best decks in the format, so this could easily just stay around this price. Warmonger's Diplomacy Rainbow Foil, $27. This is insane, guys. I remember when the OG Warmongers Rainbows were hitting like 120, 130. Super cheap. Probably a good time to pick it up. Cold foils for 70, 75. This is crazy. I know right now is not its time in the meta. I personally love this artwork, so maybe I'll look around, see if I can get my plays out of my rainbow foils. If you don't have it, I think it's a great time to pick it up, and I can guarantee you this is just going to go up over time. Right now, a lot of the things in this set are looking cheap. Rosetta was the same way. As the boxes run out, as the player base increases, things just start going up. Flick knives, $22. Non-foil, pretty good deal. 44 have sold. If you haven't gotten yours, I think it's a great time to get yours. But even better than the non-foil, the rainbow foil's $35 basically. This is insane. The artwork is so good. I might just have to try to get another one, even though I have the OG one. Maybe I can just like keep this one on my Cindra deck and get the other one for my assassin deck. This seems super low, way too low for me, but yeah, I mean, I guess it's good. The player base is growing. I can definitely see this going to like 50, 60, maybe in like a year or so. Right now, Super Slam's being open. Right now, things are cheap, but in the future, things will definitely increase. New Horizon, $12. This is so crazy to see a New Horizon for so cheap. Let's check out the Rainbow Foil, $20. Yeah. If you have any sort of interest in Rangers, definitely just pick this up. I always advocate if you don't own a legendary and they're like anywhere from like 25 under, it's not a bad price to pick up legendaries because when they do start seeing play, they start going crazy. Felling, I think this was at 5 when I was covering it last week, has gotten 381 sales. It's about 12. This is still a good price for it, guys. This is one of the best Earth cards ever printed, and yeah, I mean, even though it's selling, its price only went up a little bit. I still would not feel bad about paying a little over 35 for shipping and taxes and all that for your playset, maybe a little more. Plow under, let's check it out real quick. Plow 334, so yeah, it's actually selling too, but it's still around the $5 range. Can't recommend these enough, guys. Pick them up. Steel Braid Buckler. This has been seen some play in the new hero. Wow, her name completely slipped. Pallades. Sorry about that. I think it could go up over time. The cold foil, it's super cheap right now. So, if you want to swag out your Pallades deck, it's a $2 card right now. And it's just a Guardian equipment that comes in cold foil. We have another Guardian equipment that comes in cold foil. Titan's Fist. $77. This is crazy. This, like Steel Braid Buckler, is not attached to a hero, so it's never gonna, rotate to Living Legend. And I doubt these equipments are powerful enough to warrant a ban. I don't think they'll ever get banned. But $77, some of you might have these. Definitely list them, try to sell them. It's a pretty good price. I actually had one of these. I bought it for like 20, and then I sold all my Guardian stuff. I think I sold it for like 50, and now I see it at 77. So pretty crazy. Only one listing. So if you want to sell yours, definitely post it up on TCG or try to sell it. Sea legs. Some people are kind of playing this in KO. Not team really playing Gravy, not anymore. About 13 bucks. Not a bad price. I think I'm missing two. It's a generic, so KO and Gravy are the decks perceived to be using this card, but I'm sure there'll be decks in the future that will love to get an extra action point. Block three. It's a six attack, six for three, two card six is not bad, but it's a generic, so it's always on my watch list. Spew Obscenities, the cold foil EA promo. You get these from your pre-release kits from Super Slam. There's 4 different variants. I think Spew Obscenities is really good. I'm personally gonna try to pick up my playset locally. If you want to buy it on TCG Player, 7 bucks. Old Leather and Vim, about 10 bucks. Pretty good. I don't know if Tough Nut's gonna be running it, but I think it's a good card to have in your collection if you're a Tough Nut fan. Offensive Behaviors. This is one of the best RKO cards. Let's see, about close to $8. All these new heroes, there's a lot of potential I see in them. Right now, they might not be great out the gate. There wasn't a lot of representation in the calling, but I do think they have potential. This being a blue block 3, this is like that little brute in the cage. I'm sure you guys know offensive behaviors. If you're watching Market Watch, you probably like Flesh and Blood. $8 is not bad. Don't know. I don't know if I could say it would go lower. It's gonna go higher. It is in the pre-release kit, and those are kind of limited. Like maybe your LGS has some, but those once they sell out, and there's no more printing of this. Guys, that's been it today. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you like this type of content, leave a like. Let me know in the comments down below how the mic sounds. And as always, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.